Innovations in digital technology are accelerating the ability of countries to monitor and combat the effects of climate change and desertification.
Our goal is to make sure that no one is left behind, to prosper in this cross-border digital world and have that inclusive growth of digital economy.
Alaa Abdulaal is Chief of Digital Economy Foresight at the Digital Cooperation Organization. Alaa, thank you for joining me here today. What brings you to COP16?
We are an intergovernmental organization having 800 million of population with 16 member states. We are here because we believe in the importance of a sustainable growth of the digital economy and how with this different acceleration in the digitalization, how it is impacting the environment. We are here because we have a great deal zone for DCO where we are bringing the climate-focused startups from all our 16 member states to showcase their innovation, to be empowered, to connect to other stakeholders, to make sure that they have those innovations that are based on AI and emerging technology showcased, having that possibility to grow and to connect to others. At the end, our participation at COP16 emphasized that we are committed on how to have an inclusive and sustainable growth of digital economy, how to leverage data-driven insights, how to leverage innovations and technology to make sure that there is no impact on the environment and that everyone has a fair chance.
Can you share with us some of the innovations?
Yes, there are a lot of innovations on startup from the startups that we have on AI, using different technologies on AI, how to solve some of the climate challenges overall. And also DCO, as an intergovernmental organization, we are looking on different toolkits, how we can support our member state to build that sustainable growth in their ICT sectors. We are providing ICT sustainability toolkit that we have worked on with the collaboration of Saudi Arabia. We are also working now on an e-waste management framework to help our member states through cross-border managing of this e-waste. Also, what is very important for us, and one of the things that we are working on is emerging technologies, specifically on AI, having the right set of frameworks to enable the right policy in place. And this is why we are having what we call the AI readiness toolkit, also one of the initiatives that we have.
How do you best use emerging technologies in your roles?
So we believe that emerging technologies are very important for the sustainable growth in our member states. And this is why, as an information provider and advisor in our member states, what we do is that we give them the frameworks that they need to work with. We give them best practices, and we really support them in having the right advice, specifically on AI, on IoT, on different emerging technologies that are helping their growth and digitalization journey. One of them, as I have mentioned, which is the AI Readiness Toolkit. It is very important for a country, for them to leverage that technology, is to understand how ready are they. And this is why we have this toolkit that will help them. In addition of, when we talk about emerging technologies, there are a lot of concerns from ethical perspective. So this is why also we have another tool called the AI policy tool that we are working on currently that will help developers and also deployers look at their solution and have a better understanding on what is the risk associated with that deployment.
Tell us more about the AI toolkit. What does it contain?
Yes, so there are two specifically tools that we are working on. The AI Readiness Toolkit will help member countries assess their maturity and readiness from an AI perspective and how they can adopt AI in their digitalization journey. So with this tool, if they use it, they will have an action plan that will help them adopt AI into different sectors. This is one. The other one is regarding ethical use of AI. It's a tool, a policy tool that would really help also countries and also developers to look at their solution, evaluate whether they are aligned with the different ethical AI principles. And from there, they can assess whether the deployment will have associated risk or not.
When we speak about AI, do you think that globally we are too slow with the uptake?
I think we are moving in the right phase. We are fast in that adoption. And maybe the concern that we have is that are we leaving countries or people behind? And this is why I think it's very important to have that collaborative approach, a multi-stakeholder approach, and even cooperation to solve any issues. But no, I don't think that we are moving slow. I think we are on the right pace and even sometimes leaning towards fast.
What is next for you? What are your goals?
Our goals to make sure that no one is left behind and that we adopt the approach of collaboration, because it's very important to make sure that everyone is involved, not only from a country perspective but even within the country. Every segment of community are being part of this development and acceleration in the technology. And for me personally, even having that every person, country, it's aligned with our organization mission that every country, nation, and business has really a fair opportunity to prosper in this cross-border world, digital world, and have that inclusive growth of digital economy.
Alaa, thank you for sharing with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.